Josh and I actually met at the Grand Rapids Sports Show about a year ago, right?
Yep.
And very first thing that we started talking about is plug fishing for steelhead. And I know that you're really big into it, you really enjoy it, and I love it as well. And we both have something in common, this maglip crankbait from Yakima, and we have a lot of faith in it. Now, I've been fishing them just factory, just the way they come out of the package. And when I jump in your boat, I see you got yours all customized, man. And I want to know your thought process here, because you've done some unique things to these lures to get the most out of them.
Well, you know, it's kind of just like my cars. I like to personalize things a little bit, you know. But really, I do this for a couple reasons. And the main reason is I believe in the end, running a single hook instead of 2 hooks is going to put more fish in the boat at the end of the day. At the end of a season, I think I get more fish this way. And the maglip is such a good lure, you're able to do this. You can't do this with every lure out there.
Yeah, without destroying the action.
Exactly, or having to roll out on you or losing your ability to run in fast current, but these maglips are just put together so well. And with the 3.5 and the 3.0 here, you can see what I've done is I've simply took the stock hook off and left that ring on there.
Okay.
And then I added a second ring on the back, slightly larger, and I went with a number 4, in this case, triple grip treble hook, mustad. And that hook right there has the good locking power that you would get out of, say, a Siwash hook.
And that would also be approximately 1 hook size bigger than what would be standard on that.
Yeah, exactly. This hook, this lure here would only come with size 6 hooks on it. And so here we go to the 4. And it just works wonderful with this lure, you know. And we run them in the water, we test them before we put them out there, and it's really such a well-designed lure that it can handle a wide variety of hook setups. And a lot of folks will run them differently. They'll put Siwash hooks on the front and back, but
now that I have seen, and that's, you know, West Coast guys are pretty much about the Siwash hooks. They want to do single hooks. And I was a little hanky when I first saw that, but then I realized that the hookup ratio is actually very good with that setup.
Yeah, indeed, and really hold on to the fish.
Exactly.
And see, some guys do that here. I do that on some of my plugs. But probably the one thing to keep in mind is when you go to a single hook is you're going to fish this probably up to about 2.5, 3 miles an hour, and which is all you really ever need anyway. I mean, I'd never go 2 miles an hour, let alone any faster. And then of course here we have the 3.5, and with the 3.5 I did something a little different. I put a little bigger ring on there.
Okay, a little counterbalance weight.
A little counterbalance, and the 3.5 in the stock hooks already comes with a bigger hook on the back. So this plug loves to run with a little extra tail weight.
Okay.
And I've ran it side by side with the stock hooks, and there's no difference. They run equally well slow, equally well fast.
Well, one of the things that Yakima does do, they have these tech reports that they publish, or how-to guides, and they actually give anglers specifics on what size hooks that you can run on what size baits. You've kind of come about it your own way, and these are definitely unique in that they're a little bit bigger hooks, I think, than what most guys would use, but the hookup ratios is what it's all about for you. You're hooking fish and you're landing fish, man.
That's right, and when I do stick a fish, I tend to get them in the boat.
It's all about that. Well, I appreciate you sharing some of those insights, because I love the maglip, and anything they can do to make it even a little bit better, it's a good thing.
Hey, that's what it's all about. It's about putting fish in the boat. So we're just grateful that Yakima's made the maglip. I mean, it's a great program. It's really changed the way I approach plug fishing.